Hello, heroes! It's your boy Ian here, aka The Real Reinhardt, bringing you another episode of OVERFAM, where we interview Overwatch cosplayers and learn their stories and their costumes. But first, I want to give a quick shout out to our new show sponsor, Tiny Machines 3D. They're a one-stop shop for all things 3D printing related here in the US, especially if you're looking for the new CR10 3D printers. We've got a lot of great upcoming content with them, which we'll get to in further episodes. But if you're interested in getting a CR10 or CR10S or any of those lines of 3D printers, be sure to check them out at tinymachines3d.myshopify.com, and I'll put a link to them down below in the description. But on with today's episode, as we've got an exciting guest, Akakioga Cosplay, as we learn about her amazing and original Orisa cosplays. So thanks for being with us, guys. We've got Akakioga Cosplay with us here today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem. It's good to be here.
So if people aren't familiar with your work, I came across your pictures, specifically your Orisa swimsuit edition from Colossal Con. But for people that don't know us, tell us a little bit more about you, some of your favorite fandoms, and how you got into cosplay.
Oh gosh, that's like a loaded question right there. Honestly, what got me into cosplay was Anime Expo 2006. It was my first ever anime convention ever. We actually went on accident because my mom actually got us tickets to San Diego Comic-Con for my birthday, but she bought Anime Expo tickets. So we ended up going to both, and that was the first time I had ever seen what a cosplayer was ever, and I believe I was either 11 or 12. So I was exposed to the whole convention scene, especially AX, which is a huge convention, pretty early. And ever since then, I kind of just dove right in around 14 or 15, started finding friends, buying costumes off of eBay in China. You know what teenagers do. We can't make our own stuff. From there, I just kind of started doing it. Nothing really ever provoked me other than seeing like all these other people being like, oh my gosh, it's Inuyasha, or oh my gosh, it's this character from like, way back when. And from there, I was like, this actually looks like it'd be kind of fun. So I dove right in and I just kind of got started.
Tell us about your Overwatch experience, like how you got in the game, who's your main, what have you.
My Overwatch experience honestly started back in BlizzCon 2015 when they first kind of announced and released the game like as a, hey, this is what we're working on and it's not coming out until 2016. So I was at BlizzCon when they're like, yo, this is what we're doing, and everyone like flipped their shit immediately. And that's kind of where I was at. I was playing Heroes of the Storm back when Overwatch was first announced, and as soon as that was announced, we were on the hype train basically ever since then. And so I've been playing Overwatch since the early beta, and then ever since the game originally first released up until now. So I've been a hardcore Overwatch player for going on a year, and I still have a ton of fun with it. Mains, I can't say I main anybody because I'm trying to learn how to flex.
Do you have a favorite character outside of playing them or not playing them?
Outside of playing them, oh, that's really tough. It would probably still have to be between Orisa and D.Va. Like, I don't know what it is about both of them, but it's like their personalities are super cute and enjoyable, especially Orisa. She's like a 5-year-old child, and I love her to death.
The Overwatch cosplays that you've made so far, like what all have you made for people that don't know or aren't intimate with your work?
So my first Overwatch cosplay was D.Va. I bought the suit online, and I had the headset and the gun commissioned from 2 friends of mine. And so that was kind of my intro into Overwatch cosplaying. I didn't really want to make anything at that point because, as everyone who knows what Blizzard cosplayers are made of, you want to make your stuff as top tier as possible. And so I was kind of afraid of starting to do anything that had to do with me sewing. But then I kind of got over that fear after YumaCon, and I was like, yo, okay, I want to make Symmetra for not Colossal, but for Katsucon. And so it took me 2 months to plan, make, and build a Symmetra costume with glowing lights and everything. And my boyfriend helped me with the LEDs, and I did all the sewing. I did the armor making. I did literally everything else but the lights. And right now, that might be my most intricate and well put together costume. That's a legitimate Overwatch costume, is Symmetra. And then Orisa, which is my recent development, she was a surprise for Colossal Con, where I literally told nobody but maybe 4 of my super closest friends who could keep it secret. But hey, I'm doing this for my Overwatch pool party, like gathering that we were having. And so that was actually not too hard. I commissioned my friend again to make me the drum, which I actually have right here.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, what is that made of? Because I saw it in your pictures and it looks amazing.
It's actually 3D printed.
Oh, okay. I thought it was, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, it was all 3D printed, and then I actually hand painted the whole thing myself. And it glows on the inside too. I don't know if I can actually get one of these circle things up. Oh, are you gonna do it? Okay, so he's gonna try and get it open so he can make it light up. But yeah, we made that light up too, and it's really bright. It's super cool.
Oh, okay, awesome.
But yeah, Orisa was honestly incredible for the most part. I showed up at Colossal Con, and every Overwatch cosplayer was like, holy shit, it's an Orisa. Like, I never thought I'd see one. And so it was, oh, here we go. There you go.
Oh, wow, that's impressive.
It's
nice.
Super bright.
Who's your shout out to for your friend who made the prop? Does he have a page or something?
Yes,
because we're really into 3D printing here.
Yeah, he goes by Printastic Creations. He is absolutely incredible. He's printed my Orisa drum. He's printed my D.Va gun. He's printed my Symmetra gun and my Symmetra turrets. So he knows his shit, and I absolutely love him to death for all of the hard work that he's done for me.
All right, well, we'll put a link for him in the bottom. So we can get some love for him as well too. So going kind of down that path of like cosplaying, and you know, from looking at your page, I see you don't do just Overwatch cosplay. You cosplay a lot of other things. One of the things I've been curious to, you know, have another cosplayer of color on the channel to ask them about, you know, how do you feel about the Overwatch community and its acceptance of, you know, Black cosplayers or other cosplayers not cosplaying characters that don't match their race versus, you know, say other fandoms?
For me personally, the Overwatch fandom, or even just the Blizzard fandom in general, has been very accepting of me. I think I cheat a little bit because I have done Symmetra, she is a person of color, but nobody really ever gave me any flack cosplaying D.Va. However, I do have a near and dear friend to my heart who was the first D.Va cosplayer, Chrissy Victory, or Victory Cosplay. She was the brunt of every racist joke that could ever be imagined. And she was the reason I actually did cosplay D.Va, but she was also the reason why I was afraid of cosplaying D.Va, because I could see the hate and all of this just slander just because she wanted to cosplay someone she loved. And so I feel like the Blizzard fandom's getting better, but obviously there's still going to be very racist people out there that are, you know, not going to appreciate us being just a character in a costume, but rather you're not the correct skin tone, therefore you should not cosplay this person, and you should cosplay Lucio or cosplay this person or this person. And so for me, the Overwatch fandom has been amazing, but I also see its flaws through other people, and it really just shatters my heart.
But let's switch it back to good and happy Overwatch thoughts. What who would you like to cosplay next, or you know, like to add to your Overwatch repertoire?
Honestly, I want to stay with Symmetra because of her new anniversary skin that came out. Like, I saw that and I was like, yo, Blizzard, like, thank you. I love Symmetra, and that skin is actual literal goddess Symmetra. And I'm like, this is incredible. I would definitely love to do this. But if I did another character other than Symmetra, I kind of want to do Efi, the girl who created Orisa. She's super cute, underappreciated, and I think that would be like kind of a little easy midway point between me starting on Symmetra and me maybe doing something else in between, because I kind of want to do a Breath of the Wild costume too, so we'll see where my dice lie.
For people that, you know, maybe want to come see some of this work, where are you going to be next? What are some of your upcoming conventions and cons?
So I will be going to Anime Expo, which is next month. It is my home convention back in LA. It is July 1st through the 4th, I believe, and so I will be there all 4 days. I love that convention. It was my first convention ever, and I still go to it every single year. Um, After that, I will actually be guesting at a convention in Atlanta the middle of July called Coslyceum. So I will be there guesting at my own table, getting to meet fans and sign some prints and just kind of, have fun and show people like what I got. I'll be having all of my like props and everything on the table. I'll have prints to sell so people could come up to me and ask questions. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And then one other convention, I have tons more conventions, but I'll do one more. MatSuriCon is a small convention in Columbus, which is super close to us, where I'll be staffing the convention. So I won't be like around with everyone else, but I'll be working behind the scenes in the cosplay department. So you probably be able to catch me there when I'm off shift or not working, but I get to help with the masquerade, and it's super fun because I get to see all the pretty people in all their costumes and get to watch them judge backstage. I don't do the judging, I just help the show, and it's incredible. It's really fun to get to watch.
Nice. Well, I have to ask, just because you said you got more conventions coming up, and our big one for this channel is the Dragon Con. Will you be going, since you said you're already going to Atlanta once this year, I was wondering, would you be going back for that one, or are you heading out
Yes,
west?
I will be
Yeah.
going to Dragon Con. I went last year, and it just like blew my mind. That was the first time I had ever gone, and it was incredible. And we are definitely making a round 2 trip this year.
Nice, nice. So you hear that, Overfam? We've got one of the members on the original Overfam on the show today. We've got a lot planned this year, like the payload party, the photo shoots, and a lot of other nifty ideas set up.
Yeah, I heard you guys were going to be doing the parade this year,
Yep, there's going to be a parade group.
and then I had the Bunny Hutch group also.
Yep, we're bringing back the Bunny Hutch again this year. Thursday night. There's even going to be we might see if Orisa can make a visit. There's going to be a pool party, an Overwatch pool party this year.
I might be
Um,
there.
nice. No, we got a lot going on, and I don't know. There's rumors in the grapevine we might have some official support um, from a certain company
Mm.
that rhymes with that rhymes with wizard. But that's TBD, super top secret. So yeah, so that's great. So hopefully we'll see you down there with the rest of the Overfam. I'm trying to get them all on the channel before, so everyone can know everyone better. And so if people want to see more of your work, come figure out what cons you're going to be at, figure out what you're going to be wearing at AX. Where can they see more of your cosplay photos, etc.?
So I post a lot on Facebook and Instagram. People are really trying to get me to start posting more on Twitter, so I've kind of been dabbling a bit in that. And I also have a Twitch page that I'm starting up. So if people want to see me work on cosplays like live, or me play Overwatch or any other just indie game, then I have a Twitch page, so you guys can come and follow me on that. But I am super active on my Facebook and Instagram page. So if you guys want to, shoot me a message or shoot me a comment or something, then I will definitely respond.
And what's the name of those pages?
They are both Akakioga.
Okay. And I'll definitely put links to all of those down below so people can find it easier. All right. Well, if you don't have any other like final thoughts or things you'd like to share.
Well, this is just one thing that I take a lot of pride in is everyone just remember that cosplay is for everyone, no matter what size, race, skin tone, gender, it doesn't matter. I do this because it means a lot to me, because it's fun, and not only that, is because it's inspiring to others who don't feel like that they can do it because of something they can't change. So just be positive, be uplifting, and just be there for people who are afraid of getting into the greatest hobby that I have ever found in my life. And if you find someone who needs that help, then definitely reach out to them and be that positive beacon of hope. Because I've had so many people come up to me and say, I wouldn't have done this costume, or I wouldn't even have started cosplaying if it weren't for you. And those words to me mean a lot. And if I can do that for other people, then everyone could be able to do it to others. And that's so important for our cosplay world. And so just be positive, be uplifting, and most of all, just have fun.
Well, that's awesome. Great positive words to end on. I don't think I could end on a better note. But thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate your time.
Oh, thank you. I love to be here.
All right, bye.
Bye-bye.
Special thanks to Akakioga for being with us today. Make sure you go out and check out her work on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, as I'll have links in the description down below. Also, if you're interested in being in an episode of OVERFAM, send us an email with your name, who you cosplay, and some pictures of your work to coswatch76@gmail.com. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future upcoming episodes. Well, as always, I'm your host, Ian. Keep the watch, my friends.